stays wet blonde, I'll be all right. Hello, I'm Pat Preventure. I'm 89 years old. And I have been blessed with very good health. I have voted in every election since I was 21. I had to go and read a paragraph from the Constitution so that I could get on the checklist. And I'm wondering if somebody in the White House could have done that. I am absolutely sick of the situation that we are in right now. For myself, for my children, their children, and their grandchildren. I was brought up during World War II, and I know what can happen. I'm so proud of Mayor Pete for running for president. There's so much at stake right now, and I believe Pete is the leader we need to bring our country back together again. Pete is here to be the president of all of us. Take people like me. I was a factory worker. I was a ring spinner in a woolen mill. I was a lac welder, and I made parts that went in the Apollo. My last job, I was a machine operator, and then I was a department foreperson in an automotive plant. I'm telling you this because Mayor Pete is a scholar, and he relates to everyone. And there's a lot of people out there like myself, but he relates to every single person in all walks of life. Mayor Pete will reach across the aisle and work with others. Pete is so smart that he doesn't have to tell us he is, because he shows it in all of his policies and all the way. He speaks so honest in his answers, and isn't that unique? Not like the thing in the White House, and I never speak his name. I have a niece who is a Navy veteran who has never registered to vote, although I have been after her for years. Guess what? She is so impressed with Mayor Pete, she is going to register, and she has signed a pledge to vote for Pete. Woo! That's the way to go, Pete. That's how we get them. I lost a son, Kevin, in December. My last conversation with him, he stated, we don't need any more old yelling men in the White House. I stated, you mean Pete, right? He knew how I felt. I had my Pete button on my coat in a store, and someone I knew came up and touched it. And he said, that's my guy. So I started talking to Pete, of course, and once I get started, I'm hard to stop. Then I told him about Kevin, and he said to me, how can you be so upbeat when Kevin just passed away? I said, well, Kevin knew how I felt, and he's been so pleased that I've had a chance to go out and campaign and work with the people in the Laconia office. And he was happy with that. So if that made him happy, it made me happy. There we go. I am so proud of Mayor Pete for running for president. There's so much at stake right now, and I believe Pete is the leader who will bring us back together again. I think you've already heard that. Oh, I tell you this because Mayor Pete is a scholar, and he wants all of us to have the privileges that everybody else does. I'm going to just take this minute, and we will welcome Pete.